Yo, what's good, y'all, man? We got Captain America, brand new world, full plot link, spoil warning. You feel me? Like, spoil warning. Say light up, sub, and yeah, I see the plot link. Oh, you about the plot link? Spoil warning, spoil.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, if you missed our video from last night covering the industry insider leaks as far as what's going on with the reshoots for Captain America Brave New World and the changes, we'll make sure to link it at the end of this. Today is much different. We're doing everybody's favorite anonymous 4chan/Reddit post for the entire plot leak for Captain America Brave New World. We are going to issue the normal spoiler warning as it pertains to susceptibility, because whoever posted this plot leak also spoke very negatively about the film. And I remind you guys to take everything that doesn't come directly from Marvel Studios
Always with a grain of salt, always.
with a grain of salt. But of course, the spoiler warning here is that sometimes it's the anonymous stuff that ends up coming true. So if that's in any way going to ruin your Captain America Brave New World experience, because it does also seem like there are some industry insiders who are corroborating a lot of this. Again, if this is going to ruin it for you and you want to go into the unknown not knowing, now would be the time to back out. Otherwise, we're going to dive right in. And quick reminder, if you haven't already, to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the content here at the channel. Okay, so the post starts by saying the movie was recently shown with unfinished VFX for a test audience, and here is the plot breakdown/review of the film. Quote, the movie opens with Sam on a mission going after the Serpent Society. We're supposed to lead Sam and Joaquin to the buyer of the quote-unquote package, which is adamantium. Giancarlo Esposito, who's playing Sidewinder, has some nuns hostage and spouts very generic villain dialogue: secure the package, take no prisoners, etc. Sam fights a Serpent Society dude with golden fang knives. The guy has super soldier strength, but Sam beats him before more soldiers arrive. Sidewinder gets away. Sam takes Joaquin to be trained by Isaiah Bradley. Following a training montage with Sam and Joaquin and Isaiah throwing around punching bags, Sam is invited to the White House, decides to bring Isaiah and Joaquin, and they party in a limo on the way. They take a picture with President Harrison Ford. Harrison tells Isaiah, I gotta do the trick and pony show, but stick around, I wanna get to know you better. Ross and Sam meet up and he tells him, I need you to lead the Avengers. Sam goes, what if we don't see eye to eye? And Ross replies, then we'll figure that out together. Ross is almost assassinated by Isaiah Bradley, as well as other mind-controlled soldiers and security guards in the room. Sam chases Isaiah out into the streets, where Isaiah comes to and doesn't know where he is. He is arrested. Sam and Joaquin look at the security footage inside the White House and see that Isaiah looks down at his phone and is hypnotized by the flashing lights. They later see that soldiers and security guards in the
phone call from the boss.
It sounds good.
Sorry, outdoor time. It's me time.
Sticking it to the boss. That sounds fun.
The room also got the same flashing messages on their phone with lights. Sam and Joaquin decide to get who is behind all of this and come across Tim Blake Nelson as the leader with a weird molded-on brain-shaped rubber cap and slightly green skin. The leader has been visited by Ross many times because Ross was dying, which caused him to turn to the leader, and in turn causes him to Hulk out anytime that his blood pressure rises. He has to eat lollipops as a form of medication, I think, question mark. Ruth Sabra starts to take Isaiah Bradley into containment for another mind-controlled assassination attempt in a prison. He goes, quote, I will not be locked up in that box again. Ruth decides to also track down breadcrumbs leading to Stearns, the leader, where she comes across and, very briefly, teams up with Sam and Joaquin. They go to Stark Technologies, where they meet Amadeus Cho, who is the smartest engineer there. I don't know where they found this actor, but he is not good at all. Sam says something about Pepper, but we never see her. President Ross is bunkered down away from the danger and is trying to get the world leaders to agree on a peace treaty, and is having trouble with Japan getting on board after Japan thinks America robbed it of its adamantium or something along those lines. This leads Torres and Wilson meeting up with Ross as American battleships and Japanese battleships fight with each other in a big set piece near the hand of Tiamat in the Indian Ocean. Big sci-fi filled action scene, with the end Torres falling out of the air into the water but then rescued by a medic. As Torres is in the hospital recovering, Bucky swings by to check on Sam, make a speech, jokes about how it was written, and then says that he has a fundraiser and has to get to, and nopes the F out of the movie. Ross finds out that he's being set up by Stearns to make Japan and the other world leaders not want to work with him because of reasons. Something to do with the Serpent Society, stealing adamantium or something. I don't know if that wasn't very clear. But Ross goes to a press conference at the White House where all of a sudden the leader's vaguely portrayed mind control sounds start playing through the speaker, eventually causing Harrison to Hulk out. Sam meets with the leader, who admits his evil plan and thinks Sam will die because he's not Steve Rogers. Sam says, "I love to prove people wrong." Sam shows up to the scene with Rolk, as he refers to Red Hulk through the rest of this plot league. Sam shows up to the scene with Rolk, and the two tear up the White House. They eventually start hashing it out, and fight culminates with Sam stabbing one of his wings into Ross's side, which causes him to transfer back into Harrison, but he's all scratched up, doesn't have the same invulnerability that the Hulk has. Ross is locked up in the raft, is told by Sam, "How does it feel to be locked up?" And Ross is like, "Well, at least I'm safe." And they made a point to have Sam literally say to the president, "Thank you for taking accountability for your own actions and turning yourself involuntarily," where Ross is then met by his daughter Betty, to which the guy who wrote this has some really unkind things to say about Botox and Liv Tyler's appearance. Sam visits Torres in the hospital. They joke about Torres being from Miami, The mid-credit scene is Sam visiting the leader in the raft, mentions something about giving Hulk juice to Amadeus' show, and Stearns goes, "Something big and bad is coming," and Sam is like, "I'll be ready." That's it. No one else shows up. I don't know if it's referring to Dr. Doom or incursions or what. The leader is supposedly, quote-unquote, all-knowing, but they did a weak job in portraying that. Now, I've got some stuff to say about the details in this film and what I quote-unquote think are missing, why I don't think this is a completely accurate plot leak. I would also mention that this is so poorly written that in a lot of cases I actually spoke a lot more smoothly and fixed the sentences. Absolutely one of the worst written plot leaks I ever
God damn. It do look kind of crazy though.
It does remind me of the anonymous.
It sounds crazy as fuck though. I ain't gonna lie.
We used to get all the time for those two Avengers films. We're here on out in this review. He starts offering his opinion, and I would just remind you guys that we don't even know if this plot leak is real, and for some reason this guy is overwhelmingly negative about the film. I am going to finish reading what he posted, but just don't let some guy on the internet who apparently saw a test screening ruin your experience. We don't even know.
I never do. I go off my opinion. I see the opinions, but what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stop watching the film because somebody says ass. Not me though. Not me. But yeah.
This is right, let alone if his opinion of the film is true. I certainly wouldn't let that ruin it for you, but let's finish what he wrote. He went on to say that there's no payoff for Isaiah's story, there's no payoff for the supposed Avengers team that Sam was supposed to form.
Help save lives. Donate plasma today. CSL Plasma. Do the amazing.
Getting a fresh deal at Subway has never been easier. Just buy any footlong in the app, get another free.
Not enough scenes between Sam and Joaquin to establish that relationship or make us feel any kind of attachment towards them. The leader's goals were vague, and his methods of doing what he's doing were even vaguer. Like it came across as a CW version of DC's Brainiac, only worse somehow. The actress
damn, boy, he going in on them.
Played Ruth didn't bring anything to that character. Felt like she was only in the movie because they needed a Black Widow type of character, but ultimately she added nothing. Mackie and Harrison were good, but Harrison hulking out was unintentionally hilarious, definitely the highlight of the entire movie. Okay, in this next paragraph he starts by saying Sam with only vibranium cap shield and wings withholds multiple heavy hits. You mean withstands? Sometimes I felt like reading this, there was a 6-year-old who wrote this. Withstands multiple heavy hits from Red Hulk that would absolutely destroy his body. Considering his suit was not vibranium and Sam still ain't got no super soldier serum, that's what he wrote, he would be broken to a bloody pulp after Rolk full force punches him multiple times and not even a cracked rib on Sam's part. I will say though, even though that is so poorly written, we have seen instances where things don't quite add up for physics and strength level. For instance, when She-Hulk is able to ram the Hulk with a Jeep, there's just no way that would happen based on the physics we've already seen, but that's besides the point. He also goes on to say that the Serpent Society was pretty much non-existent in the movie. Maybe total 5 or 7 minutes of the film was devoted to them being the big, strong dude with golden fang knives and Sidewinder. No other members shown. Sadly, Giancarlo Esposito was offered very little to do, and he had more to do in Megalopolis, which is saying something. Overhaul. Halfway decent movie, but not good. Not bad, but not good. Entertaining for the most part, but feels like it's just repeating plot points from both Winter Soldier and Civil War, making the entire movie feel way too safe, predictable, and by the numbers. The whole thing plays out and feels very much like something that belongs on Disney+. Harrison Ford being the one aspect that makes it seem like it should belong in cinemas, and some of the action is actually pretty good. Awkward pacing that could have been cleaned up by the time the final version version comes out, but the story feels a bit too derivative from the other Cap movies. Zemo framing Bucky and Stearns framing Isaiah, Sam and Joaquin on the run and the truck driving to an underground bunker like Nat and Steve in The Winter Soldier, air battle and Tiamat similar to the climax.
Damn, that dude going in.
In The Winter Soldier, World Cap fight was teased the entire movie, only for it to last about 5 minutes. Only cameos were Betty, Bucky, and Amadeus Cho, and the movie never really showed us why Sam is Captain America or why he should continue to lead the Avengers. Now here are going to be some of my final thoughts on this. Number one, there are some aspects that are missing from this plot leak that we know that they've been adding to the film. And the fact that he doesn't once mention Bruce Banner's Hulk, which to me, if I had to put money on this and there were sort of betting odds offered by Vegas, I 1000% think we're going to see Bruce Banner's Hulk in this movie. I know that quote from Anthony Mackie seemed like he leaked it, but even if it was a cameo that was being hidden at this point, the fact that he omitted that anywhere from the storyline, I don't know. Remember, there were some previous test screenings that were out there with really negative feedback, and I know that they sort of posted this and it was really poorly written, but it was some of those paragraphs though at the end, and I'm just being a pragmatist and a realist here about what I read, that made it sound like he was primed just to bash on this, and so I'm going to withhold judgment till we see the film no matter what.
Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna listen to him and be like, oh yeah, I ain't watching the movie no more. No, I'm gonna still watch it because I mean, I do my own opinion. Facts. Like I could hear, I could listen all day. I'm still watch the film no matter what.
I suggest you guys do the exact same
Yeah, of course.
And again, I wouldn't let the details or someone who seems like they have a negative bias against the film with this post ruin your experience at all. I think
it's not gonna ruin my experience.
No one's opinion of movies is exactly the same anyway, and I think there's a lot of really exciting and awesome stuff that could happen in this film. It doesn't have to be perfect. It also doesn't have to carry the multiverse saga. We already know from some of the details we've heard that they're addressing a lot of these issues to connect it, set up a World War Hulk, connect it to the multiverse saga. I just don't believe that this is the last we are hearing of the plot and this is official. And again, while there were some industry insiders who seemed to corroborate some of these details, like Daniel RPK announcing that Amadeus Cho was going to be played by Logan Kim. Again, if you missed our video on his updates, I'll link it at the end of this. I just think there's maybe a little more to come in this movie. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below, as you always do. Of course, remember to hit the sub button and leave a comment down below to be entered to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. See you guys in the next one. Peace.
But yeah though, man, you know, hey, each his own though, man. Anyway, man, like it up, man. Somebody tell me, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. You feel me, man? Don't go off his opinion, go off your opinion. You feel me? Y'all gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it regardless if he's saying all that. I'm still gonna watch it. You feel me? I'm not gonna watch it because he said all that bad shit. I ain't gonna watch it. No, I'm gonna still watch it though. Yeah, if he hit me. But yeah, that was a plot lean, man. Take a grain of salt though. You feel me? It sound crazy though, man. But hey, it's coming soon though. It's coming in January or February. I think February or something. I think February. But yeah, like it up, sub, and yeah, alright, peace.